Have you ever heard of a place where people routinely live past 100? Where ancient stone towers stand silent over the hills, older than Rome itself, where the beaches rival the Maldives, but without the crowds or high price tags? This isn't a fantasy. This is Sardinia, a hidden gem in the Mediterranean Sea. And while it might technically be part of Italy, the moment you set foot here, you'll realize this island is something else entirely. In this video, we're diving deep into why Sardinia feels like a completely different world, one that's mystical, untouched, and irresistibly captivating. 1. The unreal beauty of Sardinia's beaches. Let's start with the beaches, because they're the first thing that will take your breath away. Sardinia has over 1,800 kilometers of coastline, and almost every inch of it looks like it belongs on a postcard. We're talking white sands, emerald waters, and dramatic cliffs that drop straight into the sea. La Pelosa Beach, near the town of Stintino, is famous for its shallow, crystal-clear water that stretches out like a giant swimming pool. Then there's Cala Mariolu, which is only accessible by boat or a steep hike, making it a secret haven for those willing to make the journey. And of course, there's Costa Smeralda, the Emerald Coast, a playground for the wealthy, where yachts outnumber cars and the water seems to glow with a magical turquoise hue. But here's the thing. You don't have to be rich to experience Sardinia. Many of the island's most breathtaking beaches are free, and often, you can find yourself completely alone on a stretch of paradise. That's the beauty of it. Raw, untouched, and surprisingly accessible. Even locals say that you can drive just 20 minutes from any major town and end up in a bay that looks like a private paradise. With hidden coves, wind-sculpted cliffs, and waves crashing over golden sands, Sardinia offers a kind of natural peace that's increasingly rare in today's world. 2. The mysterious Nuragic civilization. Now let's travel back in time. Way back. Sardinia is home to a civilization so ancient, it predates Rome, Greece, and even the Egyptian pyramids. The Nuragic civilization existed over 3,000 years ago and left behind more than 7,000 stone towers known as Nuragic scattered across the island. These megalithic structures are still a mystery. No one knows exactly what they were used for. Some say they were fortresses, others believe they had religious significance. One of the most famous sites, Su Nuraxi di Barumini, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and gives us a glimpse into a world long gone, one built with engineering far ahead of its time. Walking among these stone towers, with the scent of wild rosemary in the air and not a soul around, you get the eerie sense that you're standing at the edge of something ancient, something lost to history. Some local legends even claim the Nuragi hold spiritual energy, and travelers say they've felt an unexplainable calm or presence when visiting them. Whether it's science or myth, one thing is clear. This ancient world has left behind something powerful. 3. The island of centenarians. What if I told you Sardinia is one of the few places in the world where living past 100 is normal? That's not just a fun fact, it's science. Sardinia is one of the world's 5 official blue zones, regions where people consistently live longer and healthier lives. In the mountainous region of Ogliastra, it's not uncommon to find entire villages of centenarians. And they're not just alive, they're thriving. Still walking, talking, laughing, and living life to the fullest. Researchers have been studying these communities for years, and the secret seems to be a mix of things. A diet rich in local vegetables, whole grains, and goat cheese. Regular physical activity through farming and walking. Close-knit families and communities. And perhaps most importantly, a low-stress lifestyle. In Sardinia, elders are treated with respect and admiration. They're not seen as burdens, but as the heartbeat of the community. It's a reminder that maybe, just maybe, modern society has a thing or two to learn from this island. Imagine waking up every day surrounded by people you love, with fresh food on your table, and not a single email to answer. That's daily life in many Sardinian villages. 4. A culture. Like no other, Sardinia might be politically part of Italy, but culturally, it's a different beast. The people here speak their own language, Sardu, which is recognized as a minority language by the EU. It's melodic, ancient, and completely different from Italian. Many locals speak both fluently, but Sardu is what they speak at home, at festivals, and in their hearts. The island is also home to vibrant traditions and festivals that go back centuries. The Cavalcata Sarda, held every May, is a spectacular display of traditional clothing, music, and horseback parades. Meanwhile, Sardia di Sedilo is a thrilling and dangerous horse race that celebrates a 4th century battle between Christians and pagans. These events aren't performed for tourists. They're deeply rooted in Sardinian identity, expressions of pride, resilience, and a connection to the past that most of us have long forgotten. In every corner of the island, you'll find murals that tell stories of rebellion, strength, and folklore. Even their cuisine speaks of isolation and independence. Dishes like pain carousel and malaretas have been prepared the same way for generations. 5. The wild and rugged interior. Most people come to Sardinia for the beaches, but leave remembering the mountains. The island's interior is a rugged wilderness of granite peaks, deep gorges, and ancient forests. It's here that you'll find Gennargentu National Park, home to rare animals like the mouflon, a type of wild sheep, golden eagles, and Sardinian deer. The region is perfect for hiking, rock climbing, and exploring cave systems that go deep into the earth. In fact, Sardinia has some of Europe's deepest caves, like Grotta del Bue Marino and Sumar Muri. But it's not just the nature that draws you in, it's the people. You'll find small mountain villages where time truly seems to have stopped. Locals still bake bread in wood-fired ovens, make cheese by hand, and share stories passed down through generations. And they'll invite you in like your family. What's even more surprising is the way these mountain communities have preserved not only their dialects and traditions, but their lifestyles. In many places, electricity didn't arrive until the late 20th century, and that isolation helped protect a culture of self-reliance, humility, and harmony with nature. A place that changes you. Sardinia isn't just a destination, it's an experience. It's a place where the past and present live side by side, where nature, history, and humanity blend into something almost surreal. You come for the beaches, but you stay for the stories, the faces, the food, the silence of ancient stones, and the laughter of centenarians. Sardinia reminds us what life can be like when we slow down, when we live with purpose, and when we stay connected to nature, to tradition, and to each other. So the next time you think of Italy, think beyond Rome, Venice, or Florence. Think of Sardinia. Because once you go there, you'll never see the world the same way again. If this video made you want to hop on a plane to Sardinia, drop a comment below with your dream destination on the island. And if you've already been, tell us your favorite hidden gem. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We've got more untold travel stories coming your way.